To make it real quick and simple. So I got to YouTube and some stuff, and I came across, I believe it's called Chicken and Rice.
Hey, yo! Thanks for sharing part of your day with us. This is the Chicken and Rice Podcast. I'm Dodge P, and I'm here with my best friend, my confidant, my right-hand woman, the most beautiful girl in the world inside and out, my wife. Say hello, baby!
Stop the show. So...
I forgot to put it on.
Oh, so you single now?
No.
Okay.
To make it real quick and simple.
Babe.
So I got to YouTube and some stuff, and I came across, I believe it's called Chicken and Rice.
Hey, yo! Thanks for sharing part of your day with us. This is the Chicken and Rice Podcast. I'm Dodge P, and I'm here with my best friend, my confidant, my right-hand woman, the most beautiful girl in the world inside and out, my wife. Say hello, baby!
Beautiful people, and welcome. I'm Ray, and I'm so excited to share our journey and everything in between with you guys. The best part about it, I get to do it with my husband and my very best friend. I really couldn't ask for anything better than that. I love you, babe. You the Now let's do this.
Yo, welcome to the Chicken and Rice Podcast, episode 44. I'm your guy. You already know who it is. I'm the married one of the podcast. So
I forgot to put on my ring. Sorry.
Sure.
I'm at home.
Okay.
In the house. Right. And I don't wear the ring when I'm in the house. I forgot to put it on. You be all right?
Yo, before we get started, I just want to... If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. What I just did.
The hell is that?
Yeah, you don't know.
I guess I don't.
So, a few weeks ago, I saw Bryce. I had just started watching baseball again. A couple weeks ago, I saw Bryce Harper. When he got on base, he did this. So... what I began to notice was every time a Phillies player got on base, they did that. So that must mean, I don't know what it means, but I'm just doing it. So
you don't even know what it means.
Yo, but the Phillies right now, mad hot streak. So since they fired, I was about to say Gabe Kapler. That's not the manager. That's Joe Girardi. Since they fired Joe Girardi, they've been killing it. So
I haven't watched baseball since 0809. Maybe 10?
08, we won the series.
Right. I was watching it,
I think.
Then.
Right.
09 was when I first started at the club. So when there was a lot of downtime, I would watch the sports.
Right.
Whatever sports was on TV. So that's when I really started watching baseball. Dang, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a long time.
Well, we sucked. So after we won, we kind of just started sucking. Like hard body, pause. And, you know, we got a slugger. We got a slugging team now, so, you know, I guess it was management. Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yo, I'm a little bit pissed off at my friends. I think I need new friends, and I'll tell you why.
You have 2 friends. What? Maybe 3.
Okay. I'm a little pissed off at my associates. Maybe maybe I need different associates. 2 reasons. One is because nobody told us about Hustle and Flow.
Right.
So I'm 3 years late and pissed off.
We're 2.5 years behind on the show, but it was great. Loved it.
Right.
I think towards the end they did kind of mess up I think the winner deserved the win. I really do. But my second favorite person, or really my personal first favorite,
right, was
in fourth, and I didn't think that they did a good job doing that, picking that decision or making that decision.
Yeah, well, you know who my favorite was, so it was the same favorite. Yeah. The same favorite, yeah. So we have the same favorite.
Yeah.
The show was way better than I thought it was going to be, which is strange to me because I thought it was just going to be cheesy.
Well, I'm kind of happy though that we didn't watch it because now I think they're casting for season 2.
Okay,
and it came out in 2019, and then the pandemic hit, so
sure.
They didn't, people were asking forever, like, when is season 2 coming? So I think that it's good that it's still fresh in our minds. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I watch a show and I love it and I get excited and hooked on it, and then we have to wait a whole year.
Right.
So that's kind of a buzzkill too. And I don't remember what happened and whatever, but it was a really good show. I can't wait to see the second season. I don't know how they're going to top the first one, but it'll be interesting to see.
Right. Second reason. So my stance on children, I guess my associates still don't know what my stance on children are, which is weird because I tell you exactly how I feel and exactly what I'm going to do. And people continue to ask. So if for those of you who don't know, I had a friend whose wife got pregnant. So they had a gender reveal, got an invite. I said, no, I don't do baby stuff. I guess they didn't believe me. So the other day I got an invite to the baby shower. And so here's what I had to tell my associate. We'll send a gift. We don't do baby showers, kids' birthday parties, gender reveals, baptisms, graduations, whether they be kindergarten, high school, or college. I might attend a kid's sporting event or two. It just all depends. We appreciate the invite, though. And then he says, true.
You said, but you my guy.
Right. No. But why would he say true if he already knew all these things I just listed?
I think people want to extend the invite so that you don't feel some type of way. But we don't feel some type of way if you don't invite us to like children's stuff. I mean, to me, it's nothing really personal. I don't have children of my own. My stepson is grown. He is a grown man, 22 years old. We have a great relationship. I don't have children of my own. So, like, it's awkward for me to just go to stuff with children there, and I don't have a child that I'm bringing. It's weird to me. I do baby showers, but I understand guys don't really, do too much. Sometimes they have joint where guys and girls, they do the baby shower together.
Right.
A lot of the ones that my girlfriends do, it's just the girls. Maybe the guy might pop in, say hi, and then leave.
I guess.
And that's it. But that's pretty much it. So I don't know. I guess maybe they're doing a joint, a guy and girl.
I'm old school. I don't know when men started going to baby showers.
Yeah, I thought that was more of a woman thing, but I don't know. You know what I mean? I guess things are a little bit different now. Or
I guess. So
some people just want to do it, whatever.
Fam says true. And then I really had to tell him. I said, yo, I don't even really like kids, but you my guy. And we just left it at that.
But you're so good with kids, which is the hilarious thing. I don't know anything about kids. I play with them for a second, and then it's just awkward for me. It's not like me and dogs, like people with kids. Oh my God, they just know how to play with kids. That's not really me. Like, I'll see a dog, and I'm like, oh my God, look at the puppy, and I'll play with the dog.
Same thing.
It's not the same thing.
Okay.
Because dogs are just the cutest things in the world, and kids, especially if some badass kids, I'm like, oh my God, baby's kids over here. Like, I don't want to be around a whole bunch of kids.
Right.
I don't have all that energy. I'm tired.
So, yeah, but I just don't. We appreciate it, and I promise.
We won't feel any type of way if we do not get an invite. I promise. We promise that we won't feel any type of way if you guys don't invite us to your children's birthday parties and showers and graduations and stuff like that.
On God.
Says the atheist.
Exactly. So you already know exactly how I feel about that. So yeah, but those are the two reasons. Those are the two reasons why I need new associates. Because my friends would never ask me to come to a baby shower, birthday party, kids sporting events, or anything like that. Like, especially the kids sporting events. Those are the worst.
But that's what you said you might go to.
Yeah, one or two, like for their entire life. Like, I don't even watch like college basketball. Like, I still think college kids are kids. So
I think people like to see the upcoming, stars and just how passionate they play because they want to eventually possibly make it to the NBA.
Right.
So
no, I for those who don't know, I just turned that age. So at that age, what I do now is like I feel like I don't have to bite my tongue about anything or hide how I feel about anything. So I'm just.
I don't think you ever did that anyway, but
really?
Okay.
I think okay, you might be right, but now I have a reason. Because I'm old, so I'm one of them old ass men now. So I'm getting all skinny and shit. Yo, if my clothes look like they dripping on me, it's because they actually are. My hats are now too big, so if you see the air in between my ears, it's because of that. Like, I went from a 7 5/8 to now a 7 3/8, almost a 7 1/4. So my head got smaller, feet getting smaller. I ain't been in a 34 since I was 16. That's where I'm at now. So.
I'm the opposite.
I don't know what's going on. What you mean you're the opposite?
I'm gaining weight. I'm gaining weight.
Yeah.
Whatever.
What?
Whatever. Just keep getting skinny. I'll just keep getting thicker.
I'm eating though. I'm eating a lot.
Right.
I'm eating a lot more per se. So but now I want to, a couple of things I want to do. Go to work, which I really don't want to work. Come home, sleep, go to gym, and like do self-care?
So,
and I don't mean like masturbation. I mean like massages and feet stuff. You understand what I'm saying? So,
okay.
well, people don't understand what self-care is or how important it is.
Okay. So, well, quick question
Sure.
on the gym, because we go together on Saturdays, which I've been going once, maybe twice a week, which is really bad, but I'm always exhausted because I don't sleep much.
Sure.
How am I doing on leading us?
Okay, so
I've been leading the last 3 weeks, month, about a month.
I wanted to change it up. So because when I work out to build a chest, arms, shoulders, and try to tame, my belly. So the exercises that I do are really geared towards me and making, myself look better. And I know some of the exercises that I do for me that you also do produce results that you don't really like. So what I said 3 weeks ago, I was like, I was really tired that morning. And I was like, you lead. So first week, you try to kill us. I don't understand why.
I died. I killed myself.
Yeah, I don't understand why
we couldn't walk for a week. I don't know why. We did full body.
Yeah, full body joint. And I'm just like, why is she doing this? Like,
yeah, it was pretty bad. And then the week after, it wasn't as bad. I think the first time was the worst because we switched it up.
Yeah, because you try and do all these lunges and squats and all this other stuff. And I'm like,
jump
squats. Like, relax, fam. Like, they see us here. They know we getting it in. You ain't got to be doing all the extra stuff.
I ain't worried about the club goers.
I'm just saying. So
I'm just trying to maintain and hold on to what figure I have left.
Okay. Your figure is great.
It's okay.
They be telling you, people who be at the gym and then see you outside the gym, they be like, da. Anyway, what was I going with that? Anyway, it takes us a week to recover when you work us out. So,
and I'm nowhere near what I used to be strength-wise and just everything. But I think we're getting a little better. I don't think it was so bad today.
Yeah, because I think you were tired. I think you were tired. That's why you was chilling. And so it's even harder for me because I'm at the gym like every day.
Right.
So like try to run 3 miles with sore quads and calves.
Try to walk in high heels all night going up and down steps.
Try to play basketball for 2 hours.
Try to walk your dog 18 times a day.
Try to climb the steps at your job.
I climb steps up and down all night long in high heels, in a corset, carrying heavy stuff. I won. Okay.
Cool. So, but people don't understand how important self-care is. And I do a lot of it, probably more than you know, but my self-care is cheaper than yours.
And no, and what is my self-care? Just my girl. So I have a masseuse that comes to my house. I found her, and it's been so hard. It's been a journey of my whole life trying to find someone who I like, who massages me the way that I like. She comes to the house.
Right.
Just like once a month, and she knocks the kinks out my back. I have a very bad lower back, and it goes out when it wants to. So she helps me out a lot. I don't get my nails done. I go get my hair done once a year. Like when I tell you I'm super duper low maintenance, I'm very, very low maintenance. The only time that I really do stuff for myself, honestly, is when my back goes out, and I'm like, I need Kia to come and straighten out my back.
Sure.
That's my self-care. So, I don't really have a lot of self-care.
Right. Well, neither do I. I mean, I do my own manicures now because I think I be getting gypped when I go because they think I'm a dude and I don't want like a good...
Right.
Yeah, I hate that.
Cleaning.
Yeah, like, do my nails like you would do a woman's nail.
I don't like my hands being touched. It's weird. I don't know. I don't like people touching my hands. Massage, fine. Cutting my cuticles and pushing them back and like trying to file it. Like they jack it up all the time. I don't like people touching my hands.
So
it's weird.
I get my feet done, but that's mostly for the leg massage, and then I get my back worked on like once a week. However, the cost for me getting my back worked on a half hour a week, 4 times a month costs the same as your one.
For an hour.
Right. So, however, not regardless of the cost. However, I didn't understand how important stuff like that was until I started getting it done.
Right.
And then I'm like, I be trying to tell all my dudes like, go get your feet done.
It's important. It is important. I need to do it more often. I'm always tired. I do not sleep. I sleep 3 hours a night, and then I sleep about 1.5 to 2 hours in the afternoon. And this has been for 12 years now. So you can imagine going to bed at 4:30 in the morning, and you getting up at 7:30.
Right. Yeah, it's tough.
You know what I mean? For 12 years. So it's why did I do that? Because I just get up at that time anyway. It's my biological, it's my clock. Like, it's just what, I'm an early bird. I just get up early. Doesn't matter what time, I go to bed. I go to bed at 5 in the morning. I'll be up shortly after.
Right.
And it's just what it is, so I can't help it. And once I'm up, I'm up.
Right.
That's it.
This is interesting because I was thinking about doing this, and I only know like one other guy who did this, and that is take his wife's last name. So did Ricky Williams just recently get married? Or has he been married for a while?
I think he got married. Okay. So I saw this on TV, and then I saw it on The Wendy Show. I saw it on Good Day. And I wanted to know what you thought about it, because you told me after I changed my name to your last name that you were considering taking my last name. I know we had brought this up before, but since the subject came up again, but then there was an extra twist to it that they did not say on Good Day when I watched Wendy. He has 3 or 4 kids that all have his like original last name.
Williams?
Williams.
Okay.
So now that he changes it, how does that work with the kids? Like, do they keep that name? And so the tradition of kind of carrying the name on is not really going to happen. I don't know if they're boys or girls or both or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people say, we want the name to carry on. We don't want it to die off. Not that there's not 10 trillion Williams out there, but you're Williams. You know what I mean? So how do you feel about that?
So I feel no kind of way about it, because I was going to take your last name was so dope that I thought it was like just a stage name. It
sounds like a stage name.
Right. So I was like, that would be dope. But then for a lot of men, there is this legacy that they want to, keep.
Would you feel emasculated?
Living?
Like, if
not at all.
No?
Not at all. Like, I would have just been like, this is my name.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it was so dope. I don't have, so for those who don't know, I don't have like real close, I'm not real close with my family. So carrying on my name is not important to me. It's not going to happen from my end. So I have a sister who has, a son who will carry on the name if that's important to them.
Right.
I'm of the fabric that once I'm gone, that's it. Like, I can't come back. I can't look back. I can't see whatever happens the day after I cease to exist. So for me, a lot of stuff like that is unimportant. If I can set up my son to be successful and to not have to work half as hard as I did to get where I am, I'm happy with that. And I'm sure that if I go before you, you'll make sure that happens. So for me to take on your last name would have been like, I seriously considered it just because the name was so dope. And, I'm like, why not? You know what I mean?
Right. Okay, since he keeps saying that, you guys are probably wondering, what the hell was her last name?
And it probably would have fit me perfectly.
Sin.
Right. S-I-N.
Not sing, S-I-N-G-H, not S-I-N-G, not sang, S-E-N-G, sin, S-I-N, like, we're going to hell.
Right.
We sinning, like, it's sin. Right. So that's what.
Yeah, I considered it.
My last name was.
But I told you after we were married? Or
I think,
before?
Well, I think you told me after, like, I really considered taking your name.
Right.
And then I was like, oh, that would have been dope. Like, I love my last name. Like, I just, and I am very close to my immediate family.
Sure.
So, but it's whatever. We could go, we're very non-traditional, untraditional.
Right.
But certain things I don't mind sticking to a little bit of tradition. That's fine too.
Yeah.
It was a little bit exciting to like get all my license and get all the name change stuff going on.
Sure.
Like, that's like things that like is exciting to a woman. Like after we get married, it's like, ooh, I get to change my name. I get to, you know what I mean? It's I don't know, whatever.
It is what it is.
You know what I'm talking about.
So yeah, I thought about it, but I just didn't. Had we talked about it, I probably would have went the route you went and just been like, yo, I'm changing it to this. You know what I mean? I'm changing my name to Sin, and we just gonna rock from there.
Oh, so the reason why he decided to change his name to his wife's last name apparently is because I think she is also very successful in her own field. Right. But no one knows who she is, and everyone knows who he is. And I guess he wanted to even out the playing field, which I I don't know if that's a good reason. Like, okay, then I'm going to take my wife's last name. So like she'll be more a part of like, I don't know. I can't even explain it. I don't really know how to explain it, but it was basically so like she would also be a topic of conversation, a part of the conversation. So I wouldn't care. Like that wouldn't be a reason why I want to do it. If I decide to take, you know, I was a man, I decided to take my wife's last name. It's because I wanted to take her last name.
Right.
For my, you know, personal self, like that's just what I want. I feel like this will make me happy and this is what I want to do.
Yeah. I think some people are just steeped in tradition where they think, you know, this is what I have to do, and nobody wants to break the mold. But for him to take his wife's last name so she could get more recognized sounds like clout chasing a little bit on his. It's weird, kind of like
I don't know what, like I don't know. I can't even really seem to explain or understand the reasoning for it. But I don't see a problem with it. Would you feel some type of way if like I was the one who proposed to you? Would you be upset if the woman proposed to the man? Are you still traditional in that aspect?
No, I wouldn't. That stuff is like so superficial to me. It doesn't matter.
Right.
Had you proposed to me, would you have done it any sooner than I proposed to you? Because it was kind of fast.
It was fast. It was very fast. It was less than 2 years. But certain things I would still want it to be a little bit traditional. That probably being one of it. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to feel like the girl. I want to feel like, you know, like you did so much and we still have the best proposal story ever. And I don't think it would have went that way if I was the one who planned it. You know what I mean? So it was done how it was supposed to be done.
So I also feel like if a woman proposes to a man, one of two things is going on. Either he really doesn't want to marry her, depending on the time.
Right.
So either he really doesn't want to marry her, or she's very impatient. So those are the only two reasons why I think a woman would propose to a man.
Right.
And I also believe that there's a certain amount of time where a proposal can become meaningless, I think.
What do you mean by that?
So let's say a couple is together 10 years.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden there's a proposal. Like, fam, what have you been waiting on? You understand what I'm saying? Like, what took so long?
That's a long time.
Why does it take 10 years? Nothing, you know, like...
Well, sometimes people just get comfortable. Sometimes people don't really think beyond, we're together, we live together anyway, we're together anyway, and we're fine with that. Very, very good friend of mine, like a sister we kind of grew up with, the one in Maryland. She's okay with never getting a ring, never changing her name, never getting married. They're fine with that. But they're like a solid couple.
Right.
And after being together for, 15 plus years, they just had a new baby. And she's very happy. And he's awesome. Great father, great, not husband, but great partner.
Sure.
And that works too. I think Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell have been together for like 30, 40 years. They never got married. So it's not necessarily for everyone. And if both parties are okay with that, like, we don't have to quote unquote legalize this.
Right.
I know that in Pennsylvania, I think if you are together for 8 years or something like that, then you're kind of married. What is the
common
term
law?
Called? Common law marriage.
Right.
Like, so, you know, but I think, to each his own. I don't know. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter to me. If you're happy, there's people that have been together just to be together, miserable. Like, to me, at the end of the day, in life, what matters is your happiness.
Right.
Life is too short.
Sure.
You should not stay together just for the kids.
Sure.
You should not stay together just because you're comfortable. You shouldn't stay together just because this is what you know and you're afraid to, or you don't want to deal with somebody else, or relearning about everybody. Like, when you think about it, it's very taxing, it's very exhausting. But once you go through it, the excitement will come back and everything. And it is annoying because I feel like the quality of people out there in this generation, like, for relationship wise, I don't know. I don't really understand it, but that's just me.
I already know where you going with it. So, I mean, you already told me that a couple of days ago the next time is for money.
I did say that. Jokingly, not jokingly.
No, there's truth in jest.
What were we talking about?
I have no idea. You just bust out saying it. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, what? Like,
first time's for love.
Like, what?
Second time, I'm done.
I don't know. We was in the car.
Oh, I think I said, like, yo, if you just die on me,
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if someone could live up to you like how you treat me and how our relationship is. So it just might be for the money. And I'm not broke. So,
no, I get it.
You know what I mean? Like, it could just be like, bruh, I don't know. Who knows? I don't know.
No, I don't know. I
don't either.
I was like, where did that come from? So, no, it is what it is. Like, this is, our relationship here is so grown up, I guess. Like, it's so adult.
It is, but we're still big ass kids too.
That's true.
We
too.
have fun, but
right.
we're serious where it counts.
I definitely. But that's what I feel like that's what a marriage should be. And we don't I didn't see a whole lot of examples of the type of relationship we have as a kid or as an adult.
Today,
right.
It's rare.
Because a lot of people don't even understand that they, and I say it all the time, like, like a lot of dudes don't even like their chicks. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell y'all.
Like, people don't really understand, like, when we say we're best friends, like, we're best friends, like, we'll go out with your other guy friends, associates.
Sure.
And then I'll say stuff that they sent you in a text, and they're like, bro, like, that's between the guys, and you're like,
the shit that they be talking about.
It's nothing serious. It's nothing crazy. And I know, they're my friends too.
Right.
So I already know like how crazy and silly and stuff they are. But I'll say something like, and I'll catch them, and they're like, bro, you told her? Like,
right. Yeah, but I told her that
we talk about everything.
Yeah, I told her you told me red was your favorite color. Like, bro, relax.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like there's some shit I do keep in confidence, but
right.
Like the shit that
it was silly.
It
was about your socks.
It was about my socks.
It was about your socks.
Yeah.
If you guys wanted to know.
Yeah, but like I said, like I appreciate that you're my best friend because I don't give a lot of people the space,
right,
to even become friendly with me. You know what I mean? Because I say it all the time. Like, I do what I want to do. I'm not saying this arrogantly. I'm just saying this as who I am today. Like, if I don't want to do, like, for instance, you say, "Oh, I'm going shopping. You want to come?" Nope. And that's it. Like, you probably not convincing me to come shopping with you or to do something that I really don't want to do. I want to move the way I want to move. I want to hang out when I want to hang out. I'm not peer pressured into anything, which a lot of people are very peer pressured into everything.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think that's why we always get multiple invites to stuff that we already said we would never do.
Right. And side note, I don't want him to go shopping with me. I like shopping by myself. So I don't even know where that example came from. But
I think we went shopping once and I was mad because it took so long.
I don't even remember that.
It was like a long time. It was in the beginning, maybe.
Okay. Well, we was getting to know each other.
Yeah, well.
I don't like shopping with you either.
What I learned about that was that I'm not going shopping anymore. It's different because you know why? Because when I go shopping, I already know what I want and I'm boop, 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 and I'm done. Most women...
It depends on my mood. Like, if I know what I'm going to get, I'll go get it.
Right.
If I don't know what I want, but I feel like shopping...
Right.
Then I'm going to go shop.
Like when we went to Hobby Lobby, when you and...
Okay, see, that's different. See, when it comes to house stuff...
Sure.
99.999% of the time, I do it by myself or I do it with my best friend, Mommy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we do all this house stuff together. You just happened to take us out to lunch that day.
Okay.
So we needed to make a stop at Hobby Lobby. What's the problem?
No problem. The problem was I ended up going shopping with y'all. That was the problem.
You could have waited.
And then
in the
y'all
car.
look at it. I swear to goodness, y'all look. It felt like that y'all looked at every single item. Like, oh, this one is nice, and then the one right next to it, and then the one right next, and I'm just like, yo, are you kidding me? I say,
you
yo,
don't understand.
next time I'm dropping y'all off and going to the mall.
You don't understand. Anyway, okay, let me switch topics real quick.
Really quick.
Okay. So there's been a lot of shootings. Switch it to the serious side real quick.
Okay.
A lot of shootings in the United States lately. Mass shootings in churches, supermarkets, schools. I just want to say one thing to these future quote-unquote gunmen. If you're so miserable and you're so angry and you can't take it, just make the world a better place. Why do you have to take innocent people with you? They don't want to die. And why are you so angry? Go to therapy. Like, why are you so angry and you feel like you just have to take innocent people with you? Here's the thing about America that I don't understand. And this leads to another topic that I wanted to talk about, which is sex and violence.
Okay.
In America, sex is so taboo. It's crazy to me. Like, when you're in Europe, they show boobs and porn on like regular TV. Mm-hmm. It's not a big thing. There's nude beaches everywhere. It's not a big thing. America, violence, it's so accepted in movies and TV shows and whatever. And I like watching it. I'm a big fan of, crazy stuff like that.
Sure.
But it's so acceptable. And then it's like a boob or something come on TV. Like, oh, kids, close your eyes, turn your head. And it's like, it's more natural and it's not violent. So why is in America sex so taboo, and then violence is so normal, and it's so frequent, and it's so ridiculously often? Like every time you turn around, like we live in Philadelphia alone, like every day there's shootings, and I'm just like, I don't understand it. There's no value to life anymore. And then another thing, in Europe, my girlfriend had told me before, she's German, and she said there's literally a row of prostitutes, like
the red light district.
No, this is in Germany.
Oh, in Germany.
This is not even in Amsterdam.
Okay.
I think this is in Germany. She said every prostitute is checked out. They have all their health certificates. They have everything. It's legal. They all look like supermodels. It's crazy. Like, it's so normal. And then I talked to my other girlfriend who had been in, Switzerland, a couple of different places in Europe. Her father's German, and she went to Amsterdam and stuff. And she told me this part I didn't know. She told me recently. She said, they have an actual checklist that you could go down and check exactly what you want. I want blonde. I want brunette. I want this. I want that. I want just head. I want just
you got
sex.
a menu.
You have a menu.
Okay.
I want just the back door.
Right.
You know what I mean? I want a blowjob with no hand. It's insane. And I didn't know. She's like, it's dead ass. She was like, it's literally like you're ordering a fucking meal. And it's normal and it's okay. And it's not like so vilified and so like, you're so dirty if you pay for sex.
Right.
It's so normal over there. But there's less violence, I feel like, in countries in Europe.
Yeah. I've never been to Germany, England, any place like that. I mean, Paris is on our list.
We've been to Barcelona. We've been to Italy. We've been to Spain.
Yeah. I mean, we've been to the continent. Never been to Germany, never been to Amsterdam, anything like that. I've heard about it. Sex is I don't know why it's that way in America. I have no idea.
Like, it's so taboo. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I have no idea why sex is so taboo. Maybe because I don't know. It has something to do with religion, I'm sure.
They're not religious already? The Pope over there.
I guess. I'm just trying to throw shit out there.
I don't understand. Can someone explain to us why in America sex is so taboo, but violence is so normal and so everyday and so regular?
I guess because we idolize people like John Wayne, and we idolize the bad guy. So, and it sells. But so does sex. But it's weird. Who knows? I have no idea. I was about to say I wish prostitution was legal. I don't know why I was about to say that. Well, I wish it was legal for the dudes who have trouble getting them a piece. You know what I mean? But
I don't see why it shouldn't be if it's done safely, if they are getting tested, if it is in a place that,
a safe environment.
Exactly. Like, instead of them roaming the streets getting killed by serial killers and Johns that just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's weird. I feel like we're like so backwards sometimes.
I don't understand it because, you got sites like, what's the one? Fans Only. Fans Only.
Fans Only.
Listen, I'm old. I told you I'm old. OnlyFans, you got Pornhub. Like, you got all this stuff. Like, it's in your face. Do it like you did weed and just make it legal. And then start taxing it. Nobody would care except the religious nuts. Nobody would care except the religious nuts. In America, we got to do better. All right. We had to do better. Get more sex. Just be more free about it.
I feel like if there's more sex, people wouldn't be so angry and people wouldn't be so like pent up. The energy and the anger wouldn't be so pent up if they were able to release it in some type of way besides just, I'm going to go shoot some people. Go have sex. Like, relax.
I think it was like that, like in the 60s, 70s with the hippies, and then we
Right.
got real tight for some reason. And then I think now we're loosening up because like these little kids, they just be hooking up with the, dating apps to make it easy for you to just be like, yo, you trying to mess? And boom, boom, boom. And then the next thing you know, so I think it's coming back around. I think we're stuck in a weird time in our country where a bunch of old people have remained in office and they remain, making laws and, doing shit that like the mass population don't really agree with. So I think America will change and become more free and loving.
I don't think America will ever change. I think America is built and based on, it's sad to say for me, and this is my opinion, but like I feel like my opinion is valid because the reason why I'm in this country right now is because of what America did to my country.
Sure.
This country is based on like violence and kind of just like taking what you want.
So,
and this capitalistic is just a lot of greed, and it's just a lot of like, yo, I'm gonna kill you for $1 and I'm gonna do what I gotta do to get this money and blah, blah, blah. And I feel like America's never gonna change in that way. That's just my opinion.
Let's end on a positive note.
Okay.
So let's just say America didn't change and we had to go somewhere. Where would we go? Like another country.
So my two favorite places, top two.
Sure.
Top two. Bali and Barcelona.
Okay.
Those are the two spots that I can probably live and be very, very, very happy.
That's a tough choice. I would
You're
choose
more city, I think.
Right. However, I loved Bali.
I could do the country. I don't even want neighbors now. I want peace and quiet. I don't want people. I don't want to hear them. I don't want them around my property. I just want like land, a ton of land, and I want nature.
Right.
And the only thing about Bali for me is it's hot, and I don't like the hot weather. The weather in Spain might take it. Spain might take it because the weather it was beautiful. The people are awesome. Like the energy is good.
Right.
The vibes are very positive over there.
Right.
Everyone doesn't seem judgmental. They're super cool. Like,
well, you know what they say.
What?
That the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plains.
I didn't know that's what they say.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Okay.
So, but listen, Bali's an island. So I feel like if the ice melts, islands are getting wiped out. Spain, we could go up in the mountains and cut our own.
It would probably be Spain.
Barcelona.
Weather-wise, weather is a big thing for me. I don't like the heat.
Yeah.
But Spain.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So once this country gets jacked up, you'll find us potting from Spain. Barcelona to be exact. That's devil worshiping.
Is it?
No,
I don't know. How about if I flick it up like this?
This is like this. Yeah. Guys, let's go, y'all. Let's get another banner.
I'm waiting for basketball to come back on.
Basketball this season is gonna be interesting.
Yes.
Hey, Harden. Let's go, boy.